Yeah, good one. So we in a third line day today. Let's.
Yes, line. Are you going to make any music or themes, line themes? Do you want to sing?
Well, I came into this creative energy with a bang. So actually today I'm feeling nicely relaxed, and I don't know if I told you. I think maybe it was some time ago. Actually, remember that third line day I got hit by a car? It just banged straight into me.
I
Yeah,
was surprised. I mean, you told us after a couple of weeks.
yeah. I was just having a good time, and then this car just like bang. I'm like, okay, last time I go out driving a car on a third line day, literally
Yes,
things just bang into me. Yeah.
third line day. Yeah. Third line day is where we bang into things. Accidents mostly
Discoveries.
happen. Yes, prone to happen during the third line days. Yeah. So, well, oh, sorry. What I want to say. Oh yeah, I recall our connection. It's on the second line day, but you're the third line. Then I remember I told you your third line just banged to my door without
Mm.
sending me email, without saying anything. Just there you go. Here my Dropbox. Like have it.
Yeah, this is a bit special as we head into transformation, the quarter through transformation. It's like
Mm,
our anniversary of, you experiencing me. I had
mm,
my eyes on you before you discovered me. Obviously, I had known about you in the community and seen some things that people posted and in some groups that you'd done. So yeah, and then got invited to, yeah, have you look at my work
yeah.
and
Yeah.
see and to pass me as a guide. And yeah, it was literally in this quarter. So really, really interesting to sort of
Yeah.
look at it,
I
how that.
got I got curious, so I checked email. When was the first time you sent me email? There's no email. It's just like notifications from Dropbox bang to my inbox and say,
Look
Alisa
at this.
Marie wants you to to check, to share this file. I was like, oh, this is so third line. Like, have it, have it. Here you go. I bang to your hermit door. I was laughing when I see that date. Then only that 4 days later, I sort of invite you into the group. Yeah,
Mm,
it's interesting. So
yeah, it is. Yeah, so many mysteries get to be discovered and revealed as we go. It's been an incredible year. So, but yeah, let's look at this transit. I have absolutely loved feeling into this energy. The creative self expression of the self. I really notice this in you, this energy, and this is one of the reasons why, like, I'm drawn to you and attracted to you because I can see you being,
mhm.
just expressing who you are in the now, and it's beautiful to see this creative self-expression. It's you love I can see that you're being unique, you're individuated, you're like you stand out because you're different, like, and you can see that. It's really beautiful to see. So yeah,
Yeah.
so sorry, you're gonna get.
No, I want to say that I'm feeling shy. See you.
Oh, how cute. So you have this in a second line and a fifth line, don't you? The
Yeah, yeah,
skate.
yeah.
Yeah. Love is light. And what's the fifth line?
The energy to attract society, as you can see. As you
Yes.
can see, it happens a lot lately.
Lately, I think you've always just naturally done that. We got my attention, so I can be testament to that. But yeah, this first line, first gate frequency. It's the cross of the Sphinx, isn't it? So the Sphinx is all about the direction. So we're talking about the direction of our of ourselves, like this creative movement through life. What are we expressing, what are we externalizing, and what are we being, like what are we playing with, what are we expressing as ourselves. Yeah, so it's funny, I really feel the energy of this come through a little bit earlier. Like I really noticed myself
Yeah.
doing all sorts of things. So we're in the third line day now. I think it was, the 44 line 6 or the 44 5. Um, you know, I just noticed I was just moving to every room I've literally touched in my house. I've this is really creative energy, the creative, like all yang lines, super creative force. And yeah, I've like ripped off bark off a tree out the front of my house and made a little beautiful flower arrangement with it and stuck it on the wall. I've I've completely transformed my cabana area to make it like a mini Bali. It's like, can't go anywhere, well, I'll bring Bali here. you know
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like every day my husband comes home, he's just like, wow, the place looks great. Wow, what have you done to the place? Like literally like finding, I'm just moving things around, making it more beautiful, this creative space. Also things that I've found now moving into this creative transforming energy of, as we traverse through the spleen and feeling out what I potentially need to let go of, and as I move forward into the future, right?
Yeah.
It's, as we know, I have another business that I was just trying to sort of figure out what am I going to do with it, and be really focused on my human design work and how am I going to let go of that? How's it going to, transform or transition or end, and just at the right time, without pushing anything, just not having the energy to do anything with it, I got invited to help transform it, to help transition it, to bring certain elements of it to a close. And so I can really feel that, yeah, it's about to go through this transformation. Like I'm moving into this, I can feel this creative energy coming through to really start sinking my teeth into what needs to be transformed now. So
Yeah.
I've felt this greatly. I'm seeing it all around me, like as I said, with my house, yeah, with the business, what we're doing, things are starting to really transform and take shape. So that is aligned to the love and direction of, yeah, expressing myself and what I love, and yeah, what I want to play with. So yeah, let's hear from you. How have you felt into this, and having this as a strong theme, within?
Yeah. This is in my Venus and also in my Neptune. And yeah, I mean, I express myself very strongly, inconsistently, but very strong in how I express myself. So we are in the third line day, the energy to sustain creative work through born made and born broken. And this is the beginning of the quarter of mutations. So quarter of mutations, purpose fulfilled through transformations. And if you look at the gate one is sitting in the individual knowing. So this is the gate that, you transform, you mutate people through your creative role model, through your self-creativity. And if you have the whole channel, this is where you're very different. You mutating people through your contributions, through your creative role model, and could even mutate not just individual but collective. when you contribute at the right timing. This is also part of your genetic role in your profile. And it is the gate that aspire to roll. What inspire you to roll? And I really love gate one. It's a yank. I remember, oh, before that, I want to say hi, good morning to Yinfei and Sim for watching. And I remember Yinfei told me about this gate one, the most yang gate. And she said that, you know, if you're female and you have this gate in your design, you carry certain quality of yang in you, like masculine kind of quality. People always see me as someone somewhat like tomboy because of how I have this gate one. And then I remember Yinfei said to me, but thank God you also have 22. So that's the yang quality has some gracefulness in it, like very, you know, it's balance between that for me. And I whenever I go and cut my hair, I always tell them, cut it short, but do not make me look like a tomboy or man or anything, because I want to retain that feminine quality. Because of the get one, I can look like, you know, like
Strong
powerful,
energy.
you're strong like men, but actually not. So this is the creative gate. So this
Yes.
wig, what happened is in through this global conditioning, everyone has a potential to express their creativity, they express their self. Um, this is the gate of self-expression. Self, not mental self, but more the identity, the
Yes.
unique identity that we have, whether it's defined G or undefined G. Every one of us have unique, differentiated identity. So this is like the creative artist. And also people who have gate one, they do not like to be told that they are the same like everybody else, because their self-expression has been damaged when they say, I mean, when people tell me, oh, Rose, your design look like just like her, or I like, no, but undefined G, I might get influenced by other people's self-expression, but I always have this uniqueness in me. And we have this, well, in the third line, we have this energy to sustain that creative work. And if you look at the juxtapositions, this self-expressions is grounded through directions. So
Pure yin. Pure
yeah,
yin, feminine energy. Yeah.
there's a
So
balance there. And here we have this creative energy, self-expressions that looking into where is the material directions that I'm able to express myself. And I always notice that, I don't have gate two, but I always notice that where can I, because I don't have gate eight, where can I contribute my self-expressions? And yeah, I mean, gate one is, I love this gate. It's the beginning of quarter of transformations. There's a lot of potential to transform through creativity. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. And I just love, like, again, relating it back to, our journey as now, flow partners, business partners, and nothing has felt forced. It's just two projectors that kept in touch, conversing, talking out of line, being in the flow with one another, starting to realize and see the recognition, the invitations coming through, transforming, seeing, like, yeah, we don't, either of us have the gate two, so we're empowering a direction. We want to empower work that we love and being of service to humanity or being to collective or whoever we are lucky enough to touch, right? Whoever sees
Yeah.
us and whoever wants to align themselves with us. And we've kind of just like the mind's like, oh wow, there's just so much to do, or there's so much, but it's just naturally finding its way. And it's the more I watch it, how beautiful and relaxed we are and just in this experience for this experience. Yeah, we're working our way around this wheel in such the timing is just immaculate. It's beautiful as I keep noticing things just come through at the right time, and it just nothing is being forced. It's just all taking shape. And I can see that we are really at this point in some work we're doing behind the scenes of this transformation. It's
Yeah.
ready to transform. It's ready to transform. We've got some great things going on, and it's really exciting to see. And so just again, it just blows me away to see how this all works as we move through these energies and just be in the flow. The right timing comes when you just sit back, watch it, enjoy, and be a witness to it. And yeah, and just project a play. We're playing, we're enjoying, we're naturally creating, we're entrepreneurials, we love business, we love education, and it's just all formalizing and coming together. And it's just been such an enjoyable journey with you, and yeah, loving this experience so far.
Yeah.
So
yeah. One thing that I want to point out here is if you look at this transit, there's a lot of individuality happening right now.
mm-hmm.
People are being conditioned, being influenced by the transit to be individual. So we have the exploration part of the centering circuit. This is really going to I want to follow my own convictions. When they follow, if they have sacral authorities, and this is going to be yes or no, following my convictions. And people are looking to their higher principle through these self-expressions. And we have this charisma going on in the, in the nodes, in the nodal environment. And then we have this obsessively thinking, what's my truth? What is my truth? What is my inner knowing? Yeah. And in looking at the world where everything is about everybody else, but the transit pull us into, let's take a look at our own self, how we express ourselves. And if you have undefined G, this is where you can get carried away in trying to find your directions. Like, yeah, I'm used to a point where my mind, I remember my mind at one point keep telling me, oh, maybe if I move back to Penang, I will have better life. I will have more clients, for example. Now I'm not really thinking about Penang anymore because I can feel where's the directions pulling me next. But the mind sometimes try to figure out where's the directions, where is the directions that I can contribute creatively. So if you have undefined G, be very careful about not making decision based on where or who can,
think
yeah, who you think you're supposed to be, who wants to love you. Love is part of the directions. I can clearly see how it's unfolded for us. Like, we see something so beautiful, we see our work so beautifully, we recognize each other so beautifully, and then it has potential to transform my directions. And now I can know, I can see my body keep on opening up more awareness, keep on opening up more um, you know, like you say, moving through the barrier, the hermit barrier, trying to figure out why, not figure out, but more trying to establish my next foundations in probably Sydney. And this is something that's not mentally, but rather watching how my undefined G figuring out this new directions, you know. And so this is quite interesting, because if you have undefined G, if you're trying to figure out, you might feel lost in trying to figure out where to contribute your self creativity, especially you're talking about this week transit. But if you have defined G, back to your authority, where your directions will be dictated through your own authority. Same goes with undefined G, but then again, with the undefined G, you have tendency to try and figure out where is my direction, where is my role, where is the place where I can find love, because part of the directions is love. This is part of being human. And yeah, surrender to authority, surrender to surrender, and let magnetic monopole bring you to wherever you supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, and just getting out of, yeah, your mind's way of fearing about what might come in the future or fearing of what you've done in the past. It's like, yeah, if you just in the now, you know, no fear exists in the now, and just be in your creative love and direction of yourself in the now, and do whatever it is that this movement, this artistic, you know, be this creation. Like it could be as simple as making a nice salad or something, but just
Yeah.
find, you know, be creative in the now. Like how can you just express yourself, whatever it be, verbal, writing, like just something to take note definitely this week. And yeah, something that you may just, yeah, forget about in the past, and just move in this direction of being in the now, this creative direction of yourself, and be really, yeah, centered in. Like there is a lot of this beautiful energy, as you just pointed out, this individual chemistry that's, yeah, moving through us so powerfully, and it's there to really center us, to empower us as individuals. And yeah, yeah, not be too distracted by what's going out there. How can you
Yeah.
be, yeah, how can you creatively inspire yourself, and just do,
Yeah.
be in the now, do work that you love, and reach out to those that, yeah, you can be, you know, express yourself.
Yeah.
If you're a projector, another projector, I really highly recommend that. Like since, you know, having you and how beautifully we converse, I so strongly recommend, and see how powerful that can be, like connecting to the right other to
Yeah.
converse. Mhm.
Now, sorry. If you let's ponder on this. If you notice that being human is all about expressing our creativity
Mhm.
without we realizing it. This is why Gate 1 is part of the genetic roles in our profile. It doesn't matter whether, yeah, if you do not have a profile, I mean, let's say if your profile in fourth line, then you can see the Gate 1 in the fourth line, what it says, right?
Yep.
And yesterday I was talking to a friend who have this Gate 1 in fourth line, which is aloneness is a medium of creativity.
Mm.
So this is a person who like to be alone, to express creativity. So each one of us has this ability, part of our genetics, to be creative, you know, this is how we be human, through creativity. This is why Gate 1 says creation as a primal force.
Mhm. Mhm.
And if you notice that when you cannot be creative and you can feel this deep melancholy in you, where you feel that why am I not different? You, even though you look at other people, you want to be like them, part of the conditioning, but still underneath you, you want to be someone different. So we are born to be, each one of us, to be different through our creative self-expressions.
Yeah.
And Gate 1 in the transits, just to remind us, we have that potential to express our creativity, no matter how weird it looks like.
Yeah.
I know it looks like weird for me. So
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, really enjoyable quarter, definitely for me. Reflecting back on this energy from last year. Yeah, it's really powerful. So I'm looking forward to seeing the creative juices continue to flow and what transforms here. And yeah, as we transition into
Yeah.
the last quarter of the year.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
lots
Yeah.
of fun to be had here. I could talk more and more, but I don't want to get too lost in
Yeah.
it. And I'm looking forward to doing some creative work with you as soon as we get out of here. So yeah, third line
Yeah.
day, that's my that's my line.
Yeah.
Sustain creative
So
work. I'm ready. Let's roll.
yeah. Yeah. So I guess that's it from us.
Mhm,
And follow your strategy and authority and
mhm,
be unique.
mm. Oh, one last thing. Do we have one placement left for our free flow
Yeah.
with Lisa and Rose?
Yes.
Yeah, we had someone
Yes.
drop out. Uh-huh.
Yes.
So if anyone's listening and you're free this Friday, Sydney time or Australia time at 12:30, unless you're in Perth, or Malaysia 9:30, isn't it? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, check that out. So we've got one
9:30
spot
a.m.
left. Yeah, we just want 4 participants so we allow enough space for everyone to be able to have a conversation around whatever they want to express. It's your time to unpack whatever it is that you want to explore, and speak with Rose and I. So yeah, room for one more. Just we might post the link underneath the registration link
Yeah.
under today's conversation, so it's there. But yeah, otherwise we'll catch you there, or we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Thank you for those who are watching in Facebook. See you next week.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Get creative.